Face-off won by the Avalanche. Tipped at center ice. They try to get in the zone. Number 25. Oh, grab my roster. Number 23 across the line. He comes in, sends a backhand just wide of the net. 23, of course. Rockets out, can't get outside the zone. 8, Powell keeps it in. Circling the net, right in front of Powell. Powell puts it in front, cleared away by the Rockets, and they're out over the blue line. 35, Berger. Galucci with the puck. Berger now. Berger being followed by Lago. Lago with the puck. Berger poking at it. Rockets making a change. Van Tassel going off. Puck along the boards. Number 17 of the Rockets, taken away by 25. Oh, sorry. Right on front of that, 17 fans on it, and the Avalanche are back out over the blue line. Lago gets a puck tipped. Picked up for the Rockets. That's number 5. Noah Jones gets it all the way in, and 93 of the Avalanche circles. That's Mania. All the way out across the Avalanche in the zone. Number 28 can't get the shot off. Up to Kuznetsov. They miss. Number 4, Clem sends it forward. Quick pass by 87. And it's all the way into the zone. Stopped behind the net by... Trying to see who the goalie is. If anyone knows who the goalie is, shoot me a text, would you? I don't see the number. Well, for the Rockets. Corgiano is in net for the Rockets. And I'm going to guess Shunky, but I'm not positive, for the Avs. Romano on D for the Rockets. Face-off one back to Romano. Romano puts it, chases it. Also 79 of the Rockets. That's Plezak. Plezak doesn't lose it. Picked off by 88 Makai Tarjamo. All the way to the Rockets and chased by number 79 of the Rockets. Goes back D to D. Fortune to the Avalanche in there. That's Thompson. All the way down. Number 7. Sammy Hall circles behind the net. He's hit by Plezak. Rocket rubbed up by number 16. Right out front for the Avalanche. Nathan Lewis is out there. That's 14, Mick Thompson. Back in the zone. Reese Judson all over Sammy Hall. Sammy Hall sends it out. Mick Thompson tips it into the Rocket zone. And that's Galucci. Sends it up. It's tipped into the zone. This line is Corgiano, Reckon. Who else, Alex? Corgiano, Reckon, who else? Yeah. 27, Lloyd. Liam Lloyd. Arcaroli taking the face-off for the Avalanche. Delgaizo out now. Arcaroli wins the face-off. Shot tipped. Rockets are out on. Picked off by number 17. 17 circles with it. He's up over the red line. He's in with good speed. 17 of the Avalanche takes a shot, goes wide. Into the corner. Avalanche with the puck. Number 11 moves in. Sends a shot on goal. Corgiano makes the save. Avalanche with the puck still. Sends it right in front. Number 21 shoots it wide. 21 is Jake Manfrey. Puts it wide to Corgiano's right. And the Avalanche, or Rockets are out. Sends it deep into the zone. Chased by number 10, that's Fascia. Fascia. Fascia now circling with it. Fascia puts it up over the red line. They're dumping in. Chase Pirtle is in there with Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer has the puck. Moldenhauer tips it to 93. That's Mania. And it's out. Number 97, Galucci, puts it all the way in. Chased by 25 of the Avalanche, who continues over to 23. 23 circles behind the net. That's Kostas. Kept in by 87, controls it, puts it over to Jones, who sends it all the way in. Mania gets it up to his teammate Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer rubbed out by Jones, and the Rockets back on the attack with 87. Moves in, shoots high over the right shoulder of the Chunky or MacArthur. Gotta find who that is. Rockets in, number 26, takes another shot, save. 26 gets it again, that's Schelling. Slap shot by 87, his stick breaks. Number 25 of the Avalanche back. Hit hard by Jones. Comes in on net, steered side to Schelling. Ryan Schelling puts it up and out. Kuznetsov has it, moves in over the blue line. Number 7, Hall hits him into the corner. 26 Schelling hit hard into the boards. And Nathan Lewis is out with it. Lewis takes it in, but 96 Ford moves the puck up the side. Ford circling back for it, chased by 18 of the Avalanche. Kuznetsov in, Clem on him. Clem rubs him out, takes the puck away. Schelling puts it right out front. 97 moves in, slap shot on net, big save. Circling around the net is Kuznetsov, and it's underneath the goalie. They're going to blow the whistle. Oh, please tell me that's not the game. MacArthur is in net. Picture is good. Sound is warbly. Let me see if I can fix the sound on the next break. Back behind the net, Kuznetsov circles. Kuznetsov drops for Galucci. Galucci moves in. He's got a little space. He takes a shot. It's blocked by the defender. Picked up again by Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov puts it up to 26. 26 moves it all the way. Okay, folks, I lowered the bit rate right in back of the net. Avalanche try to get it out front, are unable to stuff it in. 23 Kostas, back to the D, Clem now. Clem back to the center, that's Lago. Lago over to 23, Moldenhauer now, it's Kostas. Okay, back, Clem now. Clem back to Lago. Sends it to the corner. 79 of the Rockets, sends it all the way around. Kept in by, no, Clem can't keep it in, but it is kept in by Kostas. And the door opens in the corner there, and so the ref has to blow the whistle, and both coaches are going to get a full change. I changed the bit rate on my sound down a little bit. Whoever sent me a text before that said the sound is warbly, let me know if that clears it up in just a few minutes here. Your Chuck's going to take the draw. Draw one to number 3, Romano. Romano circles the net with it. Romano sends it up to 34. Romano gets it back. Stolen away by Lewis. Over to Van Tassel. He misses it. Number 8, Powell's got it. He's stopped by Ford. Delgaizo behind the net. Number 14 of the Avalanche. That's Vic Thompson right in front. 63, Lewis. Puck comes out, Ethan Lewis, and he just buries it up over the right shoulder of the Rockets goaltender. All right, so that's 1-0. Folks, I typically like to give you the time. Unfortunately, the scoreboard is broken here. So starting the second period, I'll time it and see if I can get you guys an idea of how much time is left. Big hit in the corner by 26. Puck taken away. Kept in the zone by Fascia. Fascia over to number 17. Shot is blocked. And the Rockets are up 3-on-1. Number 97, Galucci's in front of the net. Galucci gets it behind the net, battling for it with Fascia. Fascia sends it over. Kuznetsov battling. Delgado can't keep it in. And out is number 11. 2-on-1. 11 and 21. 21 takes a shot. Saved by Corgiano. Kuznetsov takes it, circles with it. He's got a step. He's being bothered. He's hit hard by Powell. And that's going to be offside. Trent Powell throws a nice hip check at the blue line, forces the Rockets offside. Reckon taking the draw for the Rockets. Wi-Fi is terrible, and if it's too bad, we should just switch to Periscope and do our best with that. 17, number 7 of the Rockets sends it all the way around. It's going to be held in by Clem. But the Rockets are out with it. Over the line, he circles, sends it deep. That was number 26. Schelling sends it in deep. 97, Galucci is in deep now. 17 of the Rockets now with the puck. Behind the net is Lago, pinning his man against the boards. And out with it is the Avalanche, number 14, I believe. 14 is Mick Thompson. Rockets back in the zone. Kuznetsov loses control of it. 17 of the Rockets picks it up. Should I switch to Periscope? Out of the zone comes Moldenhauer. He goes all the way across, sent in, but is blocked by Ford. Should I switch to Periscope? Looks like this is really bad Wi-Fi on the side. Romano with the puck. Blocked by Lewis. Romano circles back again. Ford loses control of that. Back into the zone behind the Corgiano. Romano. Clem sends a shot, steered wide by Corgiano, and it goes all the way out to Clem, who circled his own zone again. Tariamo forced him to make a bad pass, but the Avalanche are in again in the zone. A little trouble with the ref there, but they get it in, and Corgiano holds on to that one. I've sent a couple texts out to see if people want to switch to Periscope. Periscope is just right off of my phone, and it's not quite as high quality. I don't have the graphics, but it'll be better if they're not getting good feed. No, I don't think it'll be better. Behind the net, number 7 circles with it. Rockets over the line offside. Okay, I'm getting that Periscope would be better, so I'm going to put a note on the screen telling everyone we're switching to Periscope. Let's do that. Here, hold on. Here. Wi-Fi is so bad on this side. So I sent a couple texts. I thought I'll just put this up. I'll switch to Periscope. I don't think I can't think of anything else to do. Yeah. Better Wi-Fi that way. Yeah, but stream. Alex, let's do this. Let's see. Okay, let's keep moving, Alex. Let's go as far as we can. Okay, that's good there. I'll move this. All right, folks, we're going to try to move closer to one end and maybe get better Wi-Fi from there. Alex, table. Yeah, let's go to the blue line. Okay, it says excellent. All right. Okay, folks, we moved down. Hopefully we have better connection here. Lago sends it over. Lago has to circle back now and pick it up again. Lago chased by Berger. He sends it up. Nice little pass to 25. 25 in over the zone. Poke checked away from him. And the Rockets are back. Clem rubs out his man, and Lago picks it up. Sends it right back up to number 23. That's Kosis. Kosis, Moldenhauer, and Kanyan are on this line. Picked off by Berger. Van Tassel. Berger back in the zone. Van Tassel pushes Lago from behind. He's okay, though. Delgaiso sends it behind the net, or the corner. Van Tassel's rubbed out hard by Clem. Moldenhauer in there helping out now. Clem, Moldenhauer, Delgaiso, Van Tassel. Van Tassel being pushed by Moldenhauer. Picked up by Delgaiso, sent back to the point. Wow. Shot on net by Kareem. Circling now is Lago behind the net. Shot was just tipped wide. Out with it is Kosis. Kosis sends it into the corner where number 27 of the Rockets picks it up, sends it out to Kuznetsov. Back to Fascia. Fascia sends it back to his partner. That's Powell. Tipped in the zone, but he'll be offside. Yep. He tried to delay a little bit as number 28, Lucas Buchanan, was trying to get himself out of the zone, but he just didn't have time, and he brought it in just a step offside. Patrick Zincone, Caleb Owens, and Lucas Buchanan for the Avalanche. Powell and Fascia on defense. Face-off finally won by the Avalanche. Powell stops, sends it back over to Fascia. Basha watches his man circle, sends it all the way across the ice. That's number 12, Zincone. Zincone is rubbed out along the boards. Back to this point, Powell makes a nice little move, gets himself some free space, but then loses the puck, picks it right back up, puts a backhand that's almost tipped in. But now the Rockets are out with speed. Bash is back, he tries to set it right in front, he does. 79 unable to get the shot off. That's Plezak of the Rockets, wasn't able to get the shot off. Reese Judson was with him. Now the Avalanche back out over center ice. Sends it in deep, that's number 11. And the Rockets are back out. Sammy Hall gets it at number 17. 17 over the line, blocked, and the Rockets turn with it. That's 17 over to Kuznetsov. Second shot, and he scores! That second shot, first shot was by 26 Schelling. Second shot that put it in was by Kuznetsov. So that's Kuznetsov from Ryan Schelling. Nice close-up work by my son. Well done, Alex. Face-off won by the Avalanche. They go D to D, and Lago gets center ice. 19 is able to tip it in. 19, of course, is your check. Back to Lago. Lago sends it back into the corner. It goes behind the net to Thompson. Lewis throws a hit. Knocks his man off. Lago takes the puck back in, puts it back behind the net to Lewis. Lewis tries to move right in front, loses control of it. Yurchuk slapping away at it, and is finally pushed out by the Rockets. Taryamo sends it in, blocked by the defender. Taryamo sends it back to the point. Kareem sends it over. Shot tipped up high over the net. Kareem's going to push in, push it back into the corner. That's Judson. Judson turns quickly, sends it back over to number 15. 15 is Reckon. Lewis gets it now. Up and out. Galucci's able to tip it down, but that's going to be a hand pass. And we'll have a face-off outside the Avalanche blue line. Yeah, definitely. Face-off taken by Fascia. Sends it in around the net. Corgiano lets Romano take it. Romano sends it up. Berger gets by him. And wrist shot bounces in on Corgiano. He's able to, the defender is able to shoot it out. Kicked over to Moldenhauer now. Moldenhauer hammered by Ford. Looked a little worse than it was. I think actually he jumped out of the way. Back to Powell. Powell sends it back in deep. Delgaizo. Oh, we're going to have a cross-checking. I was watching the puck. I didn't see it. Something happened in front of the net. Let's see who they're taking. Oh, from our new angle, we can actually see the scoreboard. So the scoreboard facing me, when I was at center ice, I could not see. It's off. But now the face-off towards the X-Products store end is working. 12 minutes and 22 seconds left, 1-1, and it's Ford that's going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. Avalanche out shooting the Rockets, 6-5. Thompson to the right, Moldenhauser takes the draw. Avalanche set up there, 3 high. Stolen by Schelling, but he can't get couldn't get out for a second because it was in the referee's feet. But he picked the puck right out of the air and was able to send it down the ice. And 20 seconds off the penalty, minute and 33 left. Avalanche have to circle again. Being watched by Schelling. Coach is hit hard, hammered by Kareem. And the puck is sent all the way down the ice once again. I think somebody told me who the goalie is, but I'm not positive I remember. Was it MacArthur or Shunky? If someone could send that to me again. Kareem gets the puck, but it was icing, so it'll be back down to the Avalanche zone. All right, great idea by one of the Rockets' dads. Had us move down from center ice much closer to the store where the Wi-Fi is located, and now we have pretty good feed, so hopefully we'll be able to enjoy the rest of the game. 11:16 left in the game, in the second period. 54 seconds left in the power play for the Avalanche. Face-off won by the Avalanche, and Fascia will start out from behind his net. Fascia out. Sends a pass to Yurchuk. Yurchuk back to Fascia. Fascia, I'm going to grab that puck for them. All right, I'm back. Double duty. Yurchuk taking the face-off for the Avalanche. Looks like Schelling for the Rockets. Face-off won cleanly by the Rockets, but a quick steal by number 21 over to 19, back to 21, and it's in the back of the net. 19 and 21, what a passing play. That's Yurchuk back and forth with Manfrey. I think Yurchuk get that goal, Alex? Not sure. Nope, it was Manfrey. Looks like Manfrey got the goal from Yurchuk. That was a beautiful passing play. Short-handed goal for the Avalanche at 10:47 of the second period. Oh, sorry, yeah. Alex corrected me here. Power play goal, my bad. Face-off won by the Avalanche. Powell back and forth. Powell circling now. Stolen away by 27. Rockets 27 with the puck. Back behind the net. Manfrey sends it up, but yep, it's out. .27 with the puck. 27 is not on my roster here. Could somebody tell me who 27 is of the Rockets? Oh, that's Liam Lloyd. I have a different sheet. My bad. I changed it on one sheet. Okay, Liam Lloyd. Okay, back behind the net. Manfrey circles. Manfrey decides to hold up. 9:50 left in the period. I said Manfrey. It's Mania. Okay, picked up by number 11 of the Avalanche. 11 sends it across to 83. Just missed that one. Lago with the puck. Sends it back into zone. Avalanche left to get out. They're going to make a full change here. Full line change. Delgaiso tips it in. And Van Tassel and Delgaiso are after it. Clem sends it all the way around. Berger can't quite stop it. Slapped in on net, but it's tipped wide. Ford pinches in, but it's out. Berger has to wait, sends it back to his defender. Back to Berger. Berger sends it in, and Delgaiso will be the first one there. Hit by Lago. Lago takes the puck away. Lago protecting the puck. Lucas Buchanan helping him out. Comes back out to Ford. Ford takes a wrist shot, tipped by Delgaizo. The defender got a stick on it as well, and it's sent harmlessly to the side. Van Tassel hit. Berger sends it right in front of Delgaizo. Delgaizo's dragged down. Clem had his hand on his shoulder and dragging him backwards. No call. And we'll have a face-off to the right of the Avalanche goaltender. Wags on the face-off for the Rockets. Face-off won by the Avalanche behind the net. Caleb Owens won the face-off. Moldenhauser's out now. Number 12 sends it in, and Gorgiano's going to cover that one up. Zincone, Owens, and Buchanan out there for the Avalanche. Oh, there's a new Avalanche player, 77. Oh, it's Moldenhauer. What am I talking about? I know him. Okay, Moldenhauer with the puck. Sends it out. Kept in by the Rockets. Kareem puts it all the way in. Kareem's going to follow it. He's got Fasha who gets to it first. Taken away by Kuznetsov. Taken right back from him. And Moldenhauer's out with it. Moldenhauer's got Owens with him. Owens can't get it across to number 12 was there waiting for it. Nice defensive play by the Rockets to stop that play. Off the board, Kuznetsov hits his man. Sent right back to Rockets. Moldenhauer goes down. And we're going to have interference on the Rocket player. Let's see who that is. Looked like Moldenhauer had fallen and that there was a break for the Rockets, but Schelling had interfered with him, giving him a push. And he lost his balance, fell down, and the Avalanche will have another power play.
It was a dive.
As the announcer, I'm going to call it clean. My son calls it a dive, but take that from a Rocket player. Kosis is on the left side. Moldenhauer on the right. Mick Thompson on the right. Moldenhauer at center. Face-off one back cleanly. Clem takes it behind the net. Avalanche starting out. Lago mishandles that and has to circle back, start over again. All right, Clem takes it the other direction. Clem sends it back to Lago. Lago gains the blue line, sends it around the net. Kosis gets the puck, sends it to the point. Clem's got it now. They're setting up their three-man. Back over one-timer by Moldenhauer. Decided against it. Moldenhauer circles the net. Back to Clem again. Setting up the three-man. Lago, Clem. Back over to Moldenhauer. Back to Lago. Lago back over to the right guy. Not sure who that is. Mick Thompson, maybe? No call on that. So the Avalanche will just circle here. Lago sends up to 14, Thompson. And he loses control and it's sent right back in the zone. Okay, the goalie's number 30. I'm going to guess that's Shunky because that's what it says. But I was wrong last time. So I'm just going to say number 30. The goalie's number 30. Out over the blue line is Manfrey. Yurchuk gets it to Manfrey again. Manfrey controls it in the corner. Puts it back to Yurchuk. Yurchuk puts it over to number 11. That's Pirtle. Back to the point, number 93, Mania. Mania sends it in on the boards. Right in center to Lewis. Over to Manfrey. Or Mania. Mania's got the puck again. Mania takes a wrist shot. It's deflected wide right. And sent all the way down the net to number 30. I'm going to go with Shunky. Power play is over. 5:36 left. Manfrey got the blue line. Tried to send it in lightly to the right of the goaltender. but it went right on goal, and Corgiano covered up. Lucas Buchanan taking the face-off. Rocket tossed out, but the new guy comes in, wins the face-off. And it's sent all the way down the ice, but there's a whistle. Helmets. The masks have gotten connected there. That's Buchanan and... Who's the Rocket, Alex? Who? Sheldon? Oh, Shelling. Okay, sorry. I thought you had Chip. So Shelling and Buchanan got their helmets mixed up. Face-off won by the Avalanche, sent in the zone. Oh, Romano stops with it, sends it nicely out, and it's going to be all the way down. Picked up by Shelling. Shelling sends it across. 17 with the puck. Powell whacks it away from him. Right across, and Kuznetsov. We had to wait for Wags to get in. Shelling, Wags, Kuznetsov, and it's covered up. Shunky decides to cover that one up. And we'll have a face-off with 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second period. That's some solid camera work, Alex. Nice. It's my boy. All 5 changing for the Avalanche. Face-off one right off the bat. Number 48 puts a backhander up and over the shoulder. What a play. It was a scrum in front. And number 48, Corgiano, gets a backhander up and over the shoulder of Shunky. And that ties the game up at 2. Nicely done. Look at that, Alex. What'd you think of that? Yeah, nicely done. Good hard work by Corgiano. Yurchuk on the draw. Face-off slapped down by Fascia. Kept in by Jones. Back behind the net is Clem. Sends it to Fascia. Fascia's hit. Out across with Clem. Clem's able to get it into Lewis. Lewis has Yurchuk. He takes the shot, steered aside by Corgiano, and he decides to cover up. Goes off the backboards, comes right back to him, and he decides to cover up. Rockets' Liam Lloyd threw a nice hit behind the Avalanche net before they headed out down towards the Rockets' end. Face-off, one back to Mick Thompson. Thompson puts it back to his defender. Picked off by the Rockets. And Van Tassel has a little break. Fires it up and over the net. Nathan Lewis tips it, but Delgaizo takes it away. Gallucci, they're able to get it out to past the blue line where Powell has to send it back in and Avalanche have to regroup. Mick Thompson bothering the defender a little bit. Sent up nicely to Van Tassel. Van Tassel not able to quite handle the puck. He throws a shoulder, reverse shoulder, and knocks Fascia down. Van Tassel gets the puck again. He's circling. He gets his forehand, takes a shot right in front. Oh, Berger had an opportunity. Just missed the net with that. Could have been saved. Gallucci now sends a shot on net with Van Tassel right in front of Shunky. Shunky grabs and holds on, and we'll have a face-off to his right. Nice shift by Van Tassel where he first knocks Fascia on the ground, takes the puck, circles, brings the puck to his forehand and gets a pretty nice shot on goal. Berger had the puck lying there for just a second, pulled it back and shot it, but Shunky either got a piece of it or he just hit the side of the goal. I'm not sure. Either way, remains 2-2. Face-off won by the Rockets. Wrist shot deflected and goes high over the net. Mania sends it all the way over. Romano comes in, tries to keep it in. And the Avalanche are out. Number 9. Wrist shot saved by Corgiano, and Romano turns and sends it out. I believe that was Owens with that shot. We got Corgiano again with it. He sees he's got a guy in front. Sends it to him. Oh, just off the side of the net. And the net is off its moorings. Beautiful pass by Corgiano. Who was that, Alex? Racing in. I can't see who it is. It was Reckon. Mark Reckon was racing in. He beat his man. Corgiano got the puck to him, but he just couldn't get enough on it to steer it into the net. Delgado, Berger, and Van Tassel out there. Face-off won by the Avalanche, taken behind the net by Lago. Lago sends it up. Kostas gets it out. It's sent right back in. Rockets have to circle. Get back on side. Kostas with the puck. Sends it right to the center, but it's picked off by the Rockets. Kostas has it again. He's going to go behind the net with it. Nope, he stops. Picked up by the Rockets, and Van Tassel is racing for it. He meets his man, gets a shot on goal. He just outpowered his man, but now we've got Kostas with the break. Nice outlet pass. Kostas moves in, and he shoots. What a glove save! What a save by Corgiano. It was labeled for the upper corner, but a beautiful flash of his glove. The leather streaking across the netting, and the puck goes in there cleanly. Okay, I've got word that the goalie is not Shunky, so they've just switched jerseys. So I'm going to assume that it's MacArthur. So we're going to go with MacArthur now. MacArthur in net. Okay, face-off won by the Avalanche, sent wide into the right corner, off the glass and out. Nice little touch pass by Judson. Into the zone is Plesac. Plesac gets it into the corner. Racing after it is Judson. Back to the point. Kareem is able to push in, keep it in the zone. Kareem keeps it in again, but he's got stick check, can't get the shot off. Judson can keep it in. And battling for it along the boards here. It's in the zone. Clem chases after it. He's got Makai Tarayamo right back in the zone, and the Avalanche, or the Rockets have to circle. And we've got a whistle. Okay. It's always nice to have a son smarter than you. That was a shot on net with a player in an offside position, so the faceoff will come all the way down in the Rockets zone. A lot of sticks tied up. Finally, a shot on goal by Nathan, or a shot by Nathan Lewis. His stick snapped in half. Manfred's got the Maniac's got the puck now. Yurchuk sends it over in the zone. Picked up by Noah Jones. Jones gets it to 17. 17 can't quite get it out there. Wags, that's Wags. Back to the point now. Powell with the puck. Powell, nice little pass. Shot over the net by Thompson. Back in the corner, goes back, trying to get it to Lewis, but picked off and sent out all the way down the ice. But Kuznetsov's going to win that race. Takes the puck, gets in front to Schelling. Schelling goes back to Moscow. Jones pinches in, but the puck is out. Yurchuk stolen by Jones. Jones puts it nicely over to 17. Nice shot. Saved by MacArthur. Yurchuk sends it by Wags. Picked up, sent over into the corner now. And the Avalanche are up the ice. That's Nathan Lewis passing into the blue line. Picked off by the Rockets. Van Tassel's in. He's got Berger. He's got Del Gaizo. Del Gaizo tries to slip it to Berger, but Berger couldn't direct it in. Sent across, tried to get it to Kareem, but it was kicked out by Mick Thompson. That's the end of the second period. All right, I'm delighted we have proper video and audio now. We'll sign off here where they can clean the ice, and we'll see you guys back here for the third period.
Hey, Coach, tough loss yesterday. What do you guys need to do to rebound today?
Sorry if I'm starting to sniff a little bit here. That's 4+ hours in the rink again. The fun part about putting my number on the screen prior to the live stream is that I got a couple of calls and contacts from fans of you guys around the country. We've got fans watching from Houston, Texas, from Alaska, and I believe we even have fans from Russia watching. Shout out to Oksana, Kuznetsov's mom, and of course Barbara, who is hosting him here in New Jersey. Faced off, won by the Avalanche. Clem sends it back, and the Avalanche put it into the zone. Chased by Kareem behind the net, puts it over, stops, goes the other direction with it. Delgaizo picked off by Lago. Lago puts it across to Moldenhauer, who sends it high over the net. And Kostis goes sliding into the net, and we'll have a face-off. Kostis is asking the ref if the ref thinks he slid in there by himself. Face-off going to come outside the blue line. Moldenhauer and Kostis. And Chase Pirtle is on the right. Berger, Delgaizo, and Van Tassel for the Rockets. 16:36 remaining in the third period. Back to Delgaizo. Delgaizo up to Berger. Berger gets the red line, flips it in for Van Tassel. Van Tassel racing Lago. They battle into the corners. Clem picks that one up. Oh, crap. The graphic is up still. My bad, you guys. Thank you. So sorry. That's not it either. I am sorry, guys. Berger gets it out. Touched nicely right back in, but stolen by Berger. Van Tassel puts it across, and it'll be sent into the zone by Wags. Zachary Wagner. Picked off by the Rockets, Kuznetsov. Back over to Moscow, who sends it in. MacArthur stops it behind the net. Fascia run up against the boards by Schelling. Still gets it out to Thompson. Goes back behind the net. Yurchuk. Off the boards, can't get it out. Kept in by Moscow. Comes back out, and Kuznetsov sends a pass up to Schelling. Poked away, but it's kept in. Schelling takes a backhand shot, saved by MacArthur, steered to the back of the net. And this time a Rocket player ends up in the back of the net. Face off to the left.
Mixed up. I'm not sure.
Reckon on the face-off for the Rockets. I think it's Moldenhauer. It is. Face-off one back to the point. Over to Galucci. Galucci takes a wrist shot. Goes to the corner. Mania's hit hard. Knocked off his feet. Big check by the Rockets. When I get his number, I'll tell you who threw that hit. Out with it. That was Corgiano that threw that hit. Chase Pirtle sends it behind to Moldenhauer. Out with it are the Rockets. Corgiano now, he's got Galucci with him. He's over the blue line. Takes it into the corner. Corgiano's hit off the puck. Sent back to Corgiano. Back to the point. It comes out. Rockets will have to circle back. And out with it is Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer gets the blue line. He throws a nice, quick little shot. Very deceptive. Big hit in the corner. Little deceptive shot, but MacArthur's able to get his glove on it. Moldenauer sends it quickly across. Reese Judson's going to pick this up. Reese Judson sends it out to Tarjamo. Tarjamo racing after Clem. Clem turns with it, gets it out of the zone. And Judson runs number 25 into the boards. Kanyan back behind the net. MacArthur stops it. Romano picks it up. All the way up to Tarjamo. Plezak's going to be the first one after that. Plezak's got Judson in front of the net. He sends it out in front of the net, and it's shot just wide. Plezak picks it up, puts it back over to Tarjamo. Tarjamo battling with Moldenhauser. Tarjamo wins that battle, puts it right in front again. Back to Romano. Romano goes down to the corner. It's tipped to the side. I can't see who that is, but it's out of the zone of Ford. We'll have to circle back, and everyone will change except Judson, who will chase the puck behind the net. Goes by Berger. Goes by Del Gaiza. Now he's in the corner. That's Mania. And Berger's going to... Oh, Berger misses it. But up they come, the ice. Moscow takes to the court. He's got 3 guys on him. Back to Ford. Ford takes a wrist shot, but that's stopped. Jones touches it to the side. And the Avalanche take control again. Matthew Mania with the... No, it's Lewis, I'm sorry. Aaron pass almost picked up by Van Tassel. Berger sends it across to Del Gaizo, who can't get all of that. Gets a little piece of it, but doesn't get all his wood on it. Back to Moscow. Shot tipped wide. In the corner, Berger's got it now. Sends it all the way across to Del Gaizo. Del Gaizo sends it back to Berger. Berger back to Del Gaizo. It's tipped up. Jones is going to pinch in. Jones takes a shot on net, but a good tip wide. Goes all the way around the net. And MacArthur touches it, and it goes up quickly. Berger tips it in, and we'll get a full change for the Rockets. Zachary Wagner is in with Schelling and Kuznetsov. Galucci touches that over to Kuznetsov, mishandles it, and number 12 is in with it. So it's Caleb Owens, Patrick Zincone, and Lucas Buchanan out there now for the Avalanche. Zincone battling. Kept in by Powell. Rockets are out to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov's got Galucci with him. It's Kuznetsov and Galucci. Nice back check by number 28. That's Buchanan. And the Avalanche are out. Picked off by Galucci. Turning quickly with it is Wags. And they're offside. 10:54 remaining in the third period. 2-2 tie. Rockets out shooting the Avalanche 14-11. Oh, okay. Back ref decides to toss out Moldenhauer. Face off one by the Rockets. Romano's got it now, sends it in. First man is Lago. Lago turns with it. Can't get it out though. It's sent right back in the zone by Kuznetsov. Romano sends it in deep. Kuznetsov grabs it, puts it over to Schelling. Schelling goes behind the net, but he's rubbed off by Lago. Lago gives the puck away though. Quick shot by Kuznetsov. Goes over the right shoulder and over the net of MacArthur. Kosis. No, that's 93. Beautiful move by 93. That's Matthew Mania. Beautiful move. Gets in the shot. Cortiano makes a nice save, though. Poked away by 17. And we got Kuznetsov in again. Wags to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov now sends it to Schelling. And like a center fielder, MacArthur grabs that one out of the air. And we'll have a face-off with 9 minutes and 52 seconds left. Moscow and Jones on D for the Rockets. Goes back to Jones. But that's sent all the way down for icing. Mick Thompson is on his knees and just decided to swat it out of the zone and take his chance, take the Avalanche chances with another face-off defensive zone. Face-off won by the Avalanche. Oh, hard hit by number 14 of the Avalanche is knocked out. He's gingerly walking off the ice, and the Rockets are back up into the zone. Now, that could be offsides. Nope, that's onside. Nathan Lewis puts it out, but not all the way out. Corgianos sends it right up to Recken, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Slap shot by Moscow, steered aside by MacArthur. Recken puts it in front, and the Avalanche are out with it. Uh-oh. Behind the play, the ref whistles something down. Penalty on Clem. Number 4. Lucas Clem is going to be in the box for 2 minutes with 9 minutes and 8 seconds left. Oh. Offsetting minors. Alex said there's a penalty on a Rocket as well. So no power play here. Clem of the Avalanche, and I can't see who it is for the Rockets. I'll let you know if they put it up on the board. Berger, Delgaizo, Van Tassel for the Rockets. Moldenhauer, Thompson. I think it's Arcaroli. I've got him listed as center here, but he's playing right wing right now with Moldenhauer. Face-off one, pushed back by Berger. Galucci puts it up to Berger. Berger tips it in. Delgaizo puts it to Van Tassel. Van Tassel takes a backhand shot, saved by MacArthur. And the Avalanche are out. No, deflected back in, and Lago has to circle behind his net. Delgaizo chases him. Lago puts it over to the side, back to Lago. Lago touches up to his partner, and it's stolen by Krem. That was Kostas. And then Kareem puts it out, but it's stolen by Moldenhauer. Back and forth at center ice. Finally, Van Tassel sends it back to the D, over to Galucci. All the way across to Van Tassel. Goes in on net, and MacArthur's going to cover that up. Face-off goes into the corner of the Avalanche. The first one after it. Number 11 gets that. That's Chase Pirtle. Sends it back behind the net. Fascia slaps at it. Goes up the boards, and the Avalanche are going to be out with it. Ford sends it right back in. Judson's offside, so he has to go outside the blue line. Then now chases him back in. It's tipped into the zone, but he's on the other side of the red line, so that will be icing. Jake Manfred tried to tip it in, but he was about 2 feet on his own side of the red line, and so that's icing, and we'll have a face-off to the left of MacArthur. 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third period here. The game is tied 2-2. That shouldn't surprise anyone, as the first 4 games have gone to overtime. 16-12, the Rockets are out shooting the Avalanche. Rubin changing his mind. Sending out. Ref is saying that's enough of that. Sending a few players back. No more changes. Plesac and Judson have to go back to the bench. And Corgiano and Recken are out there. Recken's thrown out of the circle. Face-off one back to Jones. Jones sends a wrist shot just wide of the net. Moscow pitches in, but it's pitch taken by him. And that's going to be interference. So Moldenhauer tipped it by Moscow, I believe. And as Moldenhauer was trying to race by him, Moscow just got a little bit too much of him and is going to be called for interference. So the Rockets will be shorthanded now with 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third period, and the Avalanche will have an opportunity to break this tie. Schelling, Kareem, Judson, and Gallucci out for the Avalanche, or for the Rockets. Judson wins that battle, sends it down, and Moldenauer, let's see, who do they have? Is that Kostas? Moldenauer, Lago, Thompson. I'm not sure who the old one is, but that's Moldenauer now across the net. Kostas going in front, all the way across to Lago. Mania is the other defender out there. Moldenauer picks it up. Thompson wins that battle, gets to it, sends it back to Mania. Kareem stops it behind the net, but is taken away by Moldenauer. Moldenauer set up the three-man now. Mania, Moldenauer, Lago, Mania. Over to the side, back to Mania. Goes into skates. Kostas sends it over to Moldenauer. Shot blocked by Kareem. Pins him against the board, but it's picked up now. Right behind the net, out to Mania. Mania circles, takes a look. Goes over to Lago, back to Mania. A little catch here. Kostas moves in, takes a shot. That one's blocked by Kareem again. Kareem can barely get up now. That's two straight blocks for Kareem. It's tipped away nicely. But the Avalanche get it and circle back with it. Oh, big check. Mania is taken down by Gallucci with a hip check. He gets flipped. They have a few words as they both leave the ice. Van Tassel now following Hurdle. Hurdle grabs the center of the ice. He circles back. Now with it is Lewis. Nathan Lewis comes right up the center, and he puts it over to number 21. Noah Jones rubs him out. That was Manfrey in the corner there, and it's sent all the way back down the ice here. And it'll be Fascia that's going to circle with it, or start with it. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left. Both teams at full strength. Out with it are the Avalanche. Gallucci sends it right back in. And Fascia will have to circle. Not sure what the whistle was, but that whistle does give the two offsetting minors the opportunity to come out of the box. I was icing. So everyone's out of the box, everyone's back on their bench, and the faceoff will be to the left of MacArthur with 5 minutes and 26 seconds left. Yurchuk's going to take the draw. Yurchuk wins it back to Clem, but it goes right by him, unable to handle it, being chased by Van Tassel. Clem goes behind the net. Powell with speed over center. Goes right around, loses the puck though, and Kareem is going to take it, send it out to Berger, who taps it to Van Tassel. Van Tassel takes a shot, and it's deflected by Clem up and over the glass and into the netting, and we'll have a face-off in the Avalanche zone with 5 minutes even remaining on the clock. Shots are 16-12 in favor of the Avalanche, but the score is still deadlocked at 2. Coach Rubin decides to change all 5 men. Let's see, Romano and Ford out there on D. Reckon, Cordiano, and I can't see the right wing. But he throws a hit immediately, and we have the Avalanche out quickly. That's 28-12. 28 still with the puck. Shot blocked by Cordiano. Another wrist shot, saved. Saved, it goes to the side. They try to put it right back out in front. It goes into a sliding MacArthur, who was able to make that save and hold on to it. No, MacArthur. I'm sorry, guys. Cordiano. Moldenauer taking the draw. Yurchuk immediately to his right. Delgaizo's tossed out of the ring. Face off. Won by the Rockets. He's tripped. No call. And the puck kept in the zone momentarily. Now it's out to Van Tassel. Van Tassel and Berger are in, chasing Clem and Lago. Clem wins that battle, gets it out, sends it up the boards a little bit, and they are out. That's Clem that dumps it in past Moscow. Goes into the corner. Delgaizo's the first one in there. Tries to put it out to Jurczyk. Not kept in by Moldenhauer. Mick Thompson circles with it now. Thompson takes a shot. Glove save. Put up, but Thompson's going to keep that right in the zone again. Mick Thompson sends it back in. Finally, no, they don't get out. Moldenhauer to Thompson. Thompson back to Moldenhauer now. Moldenhauer being watched by Delgaizo. He breaks free a little bit, but he's stolen by Van Tassel. No call on that either. Ruben is not happy with that. No, they're going to call it. They're going to call that one. All right, so now with 3 minutes and 37 seconds left, the Rockets have their opportunity to take a power play. Moldenhauer goes to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. And the Rockets will have a 2-minute power play. That's Moldenhauer in the box. 3:37 left. Face off over to Moscow. Ref goes down, but he's okay. Romano up to Moscow. Fascia steps in, puts a little pressure on him. Romano's to circle back, but it's taken away. Can't see who that is. I think it was 17. Yeah, it was 17. 17, that was, I don't know who's 17 again. Arcaroli. Nice steal by Arcaroli. Got a little backhand on net. And now a minute 28. There's 30 seconds gone. And Romano bringing it up now. And we have the Rockets have yet to gain the zone. And that is offside. We still have yet to gain the zone. Moscow got held up a little bit at the blue line, and on the far side, a Rocket entered just a little bit too early. Galucci and Van Tassel will be the points. Delgaizo taking the face off for the Rockets. He wins it cleanly back to Galucci. Van Tassel back to Galucci. Van Tassel into the zone, and with speed comes Tarjamo. Comes right out, held in by Galucci. Galucci feeds it over to Van Tassel, who circles with it. Puts it over to Galucci. Picked up by Berger, back to Galucci. Galucci over to Van Tassel. Galucci, wrist shot, tipped just wide. Berger picks it up in the corner. Berger stripped of the puck. Sent all the way around, but Van Tassel will keep that in. 42 seconds left in the penalty. Slap, but not out. Kept in by Galucci. Galucci goes back behind the net. Lago battling with Tarjamo. Clem is back there. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Finally worked free. Sent back to the point. Galucci sends it into the corner again, but Lago's going to be there first. Lago's wrapped up tightly. Avalanche coach wanted a call on that one, but the penalty will be over to the Avalanche. They're at full strength. No penalty on the Rockets there. And with 1 minute and 34 seconds left, the Rockets will head out from behind their own net. Jones gets the blue line before he's rubbed out by Moldenhauer, and then it's sent into the zone by Wags. Behind the net, Avalanche circle. Off the board and out. Moscow touches it down, turns with it. Lewis is on him. He gets to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov gets it up. There's a partial break. Slap shot. Oh! Gets a piece of it and dribbles by the right post. MacArthur got a piece of it, but not all of it. Moscow with the puck sends it into the corner. Schelling tries to tip that, but doesn't get enough of it. And Kostis is out with it now. Kostis has Moldenhauer with him. Jones slaps at it and gets it out of the zone. Wags is after it, but it's sent right back into Jones. Jones puts it over to Moscow. Moscow up and is picked off by Clem. Clem gets it to Lewis, and Lewis dumps it, stops at the line again, and it's touched nicely up to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov has a man with him, gets it over to him, a shot off the goal. It's a big save by MacArthur, and another opportunity for him, but MacArthur makes that save again as well. 23 seconds left, and the Avalanche are out now. Over the blue line, Kostas rushing for the net. Nice little move by Yurchuk, but it's even a better defensive play by Galucci. And now with 10 seconds left, MacArthur decides to cover it, giving the Rockets an opportunity for a faceoff to the left of MacArthur with 7.1 seconds left. Alex, this could go to overtime. What do you think? Are you shocked? 5 straight overtimes potentially right now if one of these two teams can't get a goal in the next 7.1 seconds. Timeout for the Rockets. Both teams will talk about what they want to do with these last 7 seconds. Give the top players who have had a lot of ice time a little bit of rest. 7 seconds.
Said the goalie is MacArthur.
I've been saying that now. Yeah, I've said Chunky for a while. It looks like Ruben is going to go with Nicholas Delgaizo, Galucci, Kareem. I can't see the other players right now. Looks like Van Tassel. Noah Jones on D. Nicholas Delgaizo will be taking the face-off. Berger to the far left. Van Tassel immediately to his left. I can't see. Boldenauer is taking the face-off for the Avalanche. 7.1 seconds. And we have a timeout by the Avalanche. Looks like Coach Casano wanted to see how the Rockets lined up. Once he saw their lineup, now we want to talk about how to defend that properly. The Rockets did have a slightly different lineup. They had Berger lined up way over to the left side in front of the net. They had no one on the right side. Their left defender was pinched in pretty close. So I think Casano must have seen that. Coach Casano decided, let me just talk about this a little bit, make sure my boys know exactly what they need to do to defend against that. It was like 15% that were like not charging the battery. 15 minutes. I don't know why. Yeah. Same here. I don't know what's charged. I don't know why. I think it's using all the power. Now the Rockets are back to a more normal setup with Berger on the right side. Face-off slapped just wide by Van Tassel. Goes to the boards, and we will go to overtime. Incredible. So sorry about all my sniffing, folks. I'm trying to keep the microphone away when I sniffle. And just in case we have some new fans watching, it is a 5-minute 3-on-3 followed by a 3-man shootout. Rockets are going to start out with Galucci, Van Tassel, and Berger. I'm just going to make a bold guess and say Moldenhauer is going to be out there for the Avalanche. Looks like Clem is back on D. I'll get you the number as soon as I can here. Face-off won by Berger. Moldenhauer's out there. Vic Thompson. Back to Galucci. Galucci being bothered by Thompson. Galucci comes in over the blue line. Makes a little move. Thompson watches him. Goes behind the net. He stops. He's pulled down, or he loses his footing. Puck goes over, and Clem is going to be the first one to do that. The Avalanche have the puck. Van Tassel back on defense. One Avalanche changes. Moldenhauer and Clem stay, but Thompson goes off, and Nathan Lewis is on. Van Tassel turns, and Galucci's going to go off. Berger and Van Tassel are going to stay. Nope. Berger's going to go off as well. All three are going to go. Nathan Lewis is out. Lago. Behind the net is Schelling. Schelling circles again. It's a very tentative play for the both teams. Right in front, it's blocked away. Nathan Lewis gets a piece of it. Goes right in front of Corgiano. Hammered into the boards is Lago by Kuznetsov, I believe. Behind the boards, Lago, Lewis, Schelling. It was Schelling, not Kuznetsov. Schelling. Lago wins that battle. Sends it back behind the net. Yurchuk is out there as well. 2 new players for the Avalanche, 2 new players for the all 3 new players for the Rockets. Back to Van Tassel, Tarjamo, and Moscow. Avalanche heading up the ice. Moldenhauer's on the ice again for them, for the Avalanche. 23, that's Kosas. Wrist shot save. Moldenhauer with the puck. That was Powell with that shot, by the way. Kept in. Moscow's going to grab that puck. Moldenhauer's going to bother him a little bit. Sent out. We got a little 2-on. It's free. Kuznetsov is in. Kuznetsov. Or no, Schelling. I'm sorry. Shot save. Now Moldenhauer's out. 2-on-1. No, good hustle back by Tarjamo. Wrist shot save. Picked up again by Kosas. Kosas open. He shoots it over the net. He misses the net with that one. His kid Clem decides not to keep it in, just pulls it back, allows his teammates to change, and that's Kuznetsov bothering him. Quick little pass up to Kosas. Kosas sends it over. Backhand pass to Clem. Clem poked away by Van Tassel. Berger now with it, gets up to Van Tassel, back to Berger, and over to Galucci. Galucci is in. Galucci takes a shot, sticked. Stick save by MacArthur into the netting. And with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left, we'll have a face-off to the right, to the right side. Face-off's going to be taken by Berger. Face-off won by Berger. Van Tassel over to Galucci. Lago's out there. Van Tassel's... Lago gets to it. No, Van Tassel tips it by Lago. He gets to it, keeps control of it. Chase Pirtle's out there as well. That's Pirtle on Van Tassel. Gives him a shove. Van Tassel circles again. Drops to Berger. Berger tries to send it on net, but it goes up and over the glass. And we'll have another face-off, this time with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Let's see, the Avalanche are going to send out... no one turned for me, I'm sorry. Schelling, Wags, and Jones for the Rockets. Wags is going to take the face-off. Clem sends it around the boards to Yurchuk and kept in. Moldenauer now battling for it. Wags sends it in, but that's offside. Wags touches it up to Schelling, but he was just a foot offside, and we'll have a face-off just outside the line with 1 minute and 29 seconds left. No changes. Wags takes the face-off against Yurchuk. Face-off taken by Wags, but the referee gets in the way, and Yurchuk takes it right away, and the Avalanche have control of the puck. Up is Clem. He sends it across. Moldenhauer's going to pick that one up. Watched by Schelling. Moldenhauer circles, sends it over to Clem. Sends it deep into the zone. Schelling's going to get to that before Yurchuk. Yurchuk falls, and so we've got a 3-on-2. Yurchuk hustling back, but there's a 3-on-2. Over the net, Noah Jones. Jones tries to go back, but we're going to have a break unless... Nope. Wags does a nice job of getting back. Jones grabs it. Yurchuk now. Yurchuk circles back. He decides to change. 42 seconds left. 42 seconds left, and Avalanche get 3 new players on. Rockets have Berger, Galucci, and Van Tassel. 30 seconds left. Over the line is Thompson. It's poke checked away by Berger. Nicely done. He tries to send it back to the point, but there's no one there. Lago now circles with Van Tassel on him. 20 seconds left on the clock. He's back behind his net. 17 is up with it now. Up with speed. Comes across the blue line. Circles. Puts it right in front to Thompson. Thompson's got the puck. Tries to go in front. Nice stick check away. And with, I was going to say 0.2 seconds left on the clock, but they're going to let that clock run out. And we are going to a shootout. Is that what he tried to do?
Yeah, he had it on his stick, but I got blocked.
Oh my gosh. Who was that? So apparently my son said that the Avalanche player was going to try to Michigan that one into the net. He had it on his stick, but defensively, whoever was on defense there that got a stick on knocked it out. But that was an attempt at Michigan. That would have been quite a way to end a game. Okay, 3-man shootout. Avalanche are going to shoot first. Is that what you said, Alex? Avs shoot first. Looks like it's going to be Chase Pirtle will be the first shooter for the Avalanche. That rhythmic tapping is the Avalanche bench. Chase Pirtle hits the blue line, gets a little bit of speed. Pirtle goes left, comes to his forehand, takes a shot, beats him low, right between the pads. Pirtle scores the first one for the Avalanche. Pirtle was just able to get off a quick shot before Cortiano was able to drop and get it between his pads on the ice. First shooter for the Rockets is going to be Kuznetsov. MacArthur is set. Kuznetsov goes to the left. He does the same thing. He comes to his forehand, comes across, takes a shot, but it's saved. Tries to go high glove side. Didn't get it up probably as high as he wanted to. And MacArthur made that save. The Rockets are 0 for 1. Avalanche are 1 for 1. And the Avalanche next shooter is going to be Ben Yurchuk. Yurchuk circles. Comes in over the blue line, coming in slowly. Takes a shot, goes up high. Tried to go up high on the glove side, but put it over about a foot over the net. Maybe not quite that, 6 inches over the net. Avalanche are 1 for 2. Rockets' Micah Berger is going to shoot next. Berger, right-hander. Comes in slowly. Pad save, left pad save by MacArthur. Rockets are 0 for 2. If the Avalanche score this one, they will win this game. If Corgiano can come up with a save for us, for the Rockets, we'll go to another shooter. Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer comes with a little bit more speed. He hits the upper corner and it's over. Beautiful shot by Moldenhauer. What a shot. Well, it took 3.5 hours, but the game is finally over, and a great game ends with the Avalanche taking it in another shootout. Congrats to the Avs.